Hello, how are you guys doing? I have a lot to talk about. I have been missing in action for almost 8 years. I have my notes right here on my phone so I can go over like the things that I need to talk about. But I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope that you guys follow me at the end and subscribe to my channel because I am ready to dig back in. So the name of my video is what happened to me in the last 8 years. I was on YouTube and my name on YouTube was anaturalbeauty3. I did videos for quite a few years. I started around 2008 and I kind of tethered off maybe around 2012, 2013. And in between that time and now, I just kind of been putting up little stuff, but not like the things that I was putting up before. So I wanted to let you guys know what's been going on with me and what's happening, because I had a few people ask, who see me, say, what's going on with you? I haven't seen you on YouTube. So let me recap, and it's also my introduction to coming back on YouTube officially. So let's recap. So I started YouTube when I was living in North Carolina, which is where I'm from, the Tar Heel State. Yeah. And I got married during that time, which, those who follow me, you guys know that. I moved to California, which I showcased that on my older YouTube. And when I was in California, I actually attained my cosmetology license because I was out there and didn't have anything else to do. I really enjoyed hair, and my husband encouraged me to go to cosmetology school. So I did. I'm glad I did. I transferred back to the East Coast, and so we ended up living in Florida, which is now my home. And I love South Florida very, very much. And when I moved here, I worked in 2 salons to get my feet wet in South Florida, and then I went into business for myself. And the biggest thing is I had a baby. And my baby now he will soon be 8 years old. So that's the biggest thing that happened, and basically after that, YouTube just took like a backseat to everything. So, for anybody new, and for anybody who's been following me, again, let me reintroduce myself. I am Rhonda, aka going by Curly Rhonda on my social media platforms. I'm relaunching myself. I'm basically, I don't want to say it's a redo, it's more of an upgrade, because the Rhonda or the Natural Beauty 3, she's a part of me, but Natural Beauty 3 was not a licensed cosmetologist. She was giving her, opinion and theories and feedback about hair, which is all good, because it's all good to hear that stuff. But Curly Rhonda, the owner of a salon now, she can give professional advice and can actually talk to the concerns that people might have about hair. So she has a little bit more science to back her stuff up. So it's an addition to a Natural Beauty 3. She has evolved to Curly Rhonda, and so this is who you're going to get to know now. The biggest thing I would say YouTube helped me contribute to is I opened a salon. My salon is called Hydrabar Salon, as some of you may have already seen or known. Hydrabar Salon has become one of the top salons in South Florida for curly hair. I'm very proud of that. I didn't know anybody, not anyone in South Florida, and I built my clientele pretty quickly because of YouTube. So there was no one else doing curly hair the way I was doing it. I didn't see anybody doing curl definition for tight textured hair. I wasn't aware of it. Matter of fact, when I first moved here, and the first salon I worked at, They never heard of what I was doing. They just thought it was crazy. They said it's all about straight hair down here. Like, people get the, you know, blowouts and all that stuff. And they thought that curly hair wouldn't fly. So what I was doing was very brand new, and I haven't seen anybody else doing it. But I'm so happy to know that there are a lot of salons now that realize the value of, you know, curly hair and working with tighter textures. So I'm very like to think that I may have had a little hand in that, but very proud of that. Why is Hydrabar different? So if you go back to my old videos, you will hear my passion and how I speak about wash and goes. Hydrabar stemmed from my passion. Hydrabar is different because we cater to the hair that other people said couldn't curl. That's what we do. We get those ladies and those gentlemen who desire to wear that naturally curly hair, but we're told that you just don't have wash and go hair. And we make it possible. We make that wash and go hair happen for them. I am a prime example of that. People look at my hair now, they're like, oh, you got nice hair. Your hair, you know, always been like this. No, not at all. If you guys see my earlier videos, you realize I talk about my journey, about, you know, getting on this. Like, I never grew up knowing that I had hair like this at all, and so that has kind of been like my mission, to show people how beautiful their hair is. What they got naturally is gorgeous, and you'd be surprised how many people don't know that, and you'd be surprised how many people still try to teach other folks that, you know, their hair can't do this. But I guess that's part of them not knowing. So we help you figure that out. We help you discover your curls, and tighter textures are my favorite to work with. So I love the 4Cs, I love the 4Bs, I love all those textures. And a lot of times they are surprised to find out they're not what they thought they were. Like I said, experimenting through my own hair, I had a strong desire to do better as far as my hair. I've always been fascinated with my hair, well, fascinated with hair in general, and I wanted to find a way to simplify doing my hair. My idol, my hair idol growing up was Freddie from Different World. I wanted her hair. I thought her hair looked so fabulous. If you notice, those who are maybe more of an old head, you remember on Different World, they used to kind of pick at Freddie about her hair, it seemed untamed and things like that. I actually loved her hair. I wanted her hair. I thought it was neat that she was unapologetic about wearing her natural curls and just let it flow. And I saw some type of freedom in that, even as a young girl, that I want the same thing. I just want to let my hair go and let it flow, and I love her curls. And so I wanted that look. I wanted to see if I can discover what my natural curl was, but I was shot down by my stylist at the time when I was like a teenager, and she would say, oh honey, you don't have that type of hair. And she didn't mean to be negative about it. I don't blame her for any of that. A matter of fact, I'm not trying to make her sound bad or anything like that, but I think we just didn't know. Like, I just feel that black hair care, there has been a miseducation about black hair care for the longest, and I'm glad now that people are starting to realize that our hair is so much more. It's so much more capable than what we thought, especially with this whole natural movement. That's what made me me. I just knew there was something different out there, and I didn't want to just be a slave to just wearing my hair straight and pressed. I didn't want to be basically I didn't want to feel like I had to do some type of style in order for my hair to look good. I just want to wake up in the morning and go, and my hair looks great. Like, I don't think that's too much to ask for. And by me doing the hydration techniques that I came up with, I'm able to do that now. Like, my hair now is 3 days old. I did this 3 days ago, but you see, it still looks great. And all I do is tie it up at night in like 2 ponytails, wake up in the morning, fluff it, and then I'm on my way. Those are goals. Those were my goals. And that's what I dreamed of, and so I was able to achieve it. So that's what made me me, and now I try to teach other women and men to do the same thing. Again, like I said, what we do, we cater to the hair texture that other people said can't be curly. We cater to the people who say, oh, if you go natural, you could just do a twist out, or you could just do a braid out. We cater to the people who say, oh, I can't get my hair like that. That's who we cater to. And we show them and prove to them with consistency and dedication and hair care, and of course a lot of hydration, that they can get those curl definition or that wash and go hair, just that natural curl pattern to come out. They can achieve it if that's what they desire. Go into the next one. Sorry guys, I got notes. Go into the next one. As you guys can hear, I still have that passion to show people that their hair is not what they thought it is. I would always have that passion because I think it's so fascinating. Hair is so fascinating. So, also in my time, I actually had a little bit of controversy. Some people may have heard of it. Some people maybe not. I was involved with a hair care company that I helped co-found called Hydra Hair Care with my former business partner. That product is no longer in existence anymore. Basically, to make a long story short, and that's all I'm gonna say about it, my business partner and I did not agree in the direction of where the company. That's all I would say about it. We just didn't agree. But it was a great product. I was very proud to get the hands-on experience of learning about how to produce a product and knowing what it takes to make a product. A lot of the mistakes that I felt that we made, I was able to take it on and make sure I don't make those mistakes. That's the one thing I can say about myself. I learn from experience. If I see that something is not right, I would take that mental note and don't forget it, and I would make sure that I do it the correct way the second time around. So even though it was the product, it was a great product, it was a blessing to get to embark on that side, but it was also a very tough time in my life dealing with some of the behind the scenes drama of it. But overall, I'm grateful that I had the opportunity to get to see what it was like. So with that said, I have been working on a new product, and my new product is going to be called Nurture Hair Care. I plan on having it launch hopefully next month in April or early May. I have been diligently working on this product. I have been working on this product for over a year, and I wanted to make it just right. Matter of fact, it's what I have in my hair right now. So if you like my hair, it'll be available for you to purchase very soon. But Nurture would be my next product. So far I have the gel, which is what I have in right now, and I have a curling mousse that would be coming out right after it. So very proud. I can't wait for you all to get a hold of it. So I will talk about that more in another video. During quarantine time, oh, we all know so much about quarantine. During quarantine time, I couldn't work in a salon physically, and so I know that a lot of my clients and a lot of people needed help with their hair, so I decided to do a virtual salon, and to my surprise, it turned out to be a really great big thing. Not that I didn't think it would be successful, but it would just start off as something just to kind of help out my clients and people to do their own hair, but it grew into something really big, and we still have it open, and we have probably maybe over, last time I checked, that we had over 200 members, but I don't know now. It has been wonderful, and we have helped a lot of ladies and gentlemen from all over the world get their curls intact, get their hydration, and I will do another video on that so you guys can see the benefits of the virtual salon. If you want to check it out yourself, I will have the link in the bio below so you can check out our virtual. I'm very much a believer in hydration, as you guys can hear. And I'm still all about the no oils. No oils. Oils do not touch this hair. It just don't. If you look at my old video, you will see how I evolved, because you guys can see at the beginning that I used to make, I had one video where I made my own conditioner. It had oil concoctions in it, and you guys want to see how I use Echo Styler, all that type of stuff. Oh, Shea Moisture, I did it all. I did all that stuff. And you will see now I don't do any of that stuff. And you will see how I evolved, and my hair has gotten better over time. Look at some of my old videos. I keep them up there basically for that purpose, so you can see where I came from. So you guys know I'm not just talking. I've been there. I've done that, you know, so you guys can know that I'm with you. Did all that stuff, all right? But I do want to tell you that, and this is up to you, depending on what your hair goal is. I will tell you what works. If you like my hair, what works is hydration. Keep on following me and learning tips. Join the virtual salon. You will learn all about hydration. This has been the #1 thing that has worked for me. None of that other stuff has not worked for me, period. It depends on your goal again. Like, I'm a simplistic type girl. I don't like to wear a lot of styles. I just want to wear my hair down, go. I'm pretty conservative when it comes to my hair. But if you're like me and you just want great looking hair, wake up in the morning and you ain't got to worry about it too much, not too much of a fuss, then follow the hydration. Just go with me, rock with me on this, okay? And you'll be very happy. Where am I going now? I want to get back to YouTube because you guys have been my rock when I first started, and I just want to get back. Really, I miss you all, to be quite honest. I felt like my inspiration was lacking somewhere, and I just couldn't figure out where it was lacking at. And I think it's because I had been off of YouTube. You guys really helped me out more than you know. So that's why I want to get back up here. I want to get in touch with my people, get that inspiration back, and I really do miss it, and I couldn't figure it out. I got so caught up in life, and YouTube was an outlet for me, so I want to come back to it. So that's why I'm going to dedicate time just for YouTube. Also, I wanted to bridge the gap between YouTuber, which I was a YouTuber, so I understand that world, and professional cosmetology, and a professional with a cosmetology license, which I'm that now. YouTube has allowed me and has opened my eyes to see what my true passion is. And if I go for something, I go for it all the way. And so I felt the next step was for me to actually get my cosmetology license, which is what I did. Because I don't want to be here giving you guys hair care advice and not having the science. I need the science to back it up. So I went and invested in myself and wanted to be able to give you all the knowledge in the world that I can about your hair care. So I think the opportunity, I'm thankful for YouTube, the opportunity to be able to do that. So I wanted to come back on and bridge that gap so I can be that professional and that YouTuber who can help you all out, because there's a lot of information out here, and I'm not here to try to tell people who's right, who's wrong. It's all about preference, to be quite honest. But at least what you can find from my channel, you can actually get some facts. You can get some. Personally, what I want personally is I'm going towards better health. I want to get in great shape. I'm 40 years old now, and I want to be in the best shape of my life. I don't think I ever been in like super great shape. I always been kind of skinny, but not like in super great shape. So I want to get there. I want to raise a happy, healthy, successful child, son. I love my son to death. I want to have healthy, strong relationships. I want to be financially healthy. I want to be mentally healthy. I want to continue building my relationship with God, which is very important. I am a Christian. I contribute all my success to Him. I know I have some people who are believers and not believers, but I am definitely a believer in Christ, Lord Almighty. So He's first in my life, and I never forget. And He knows what I've been through and how He's able to pull me out of a lot of things. And I also want to get back to helping people discover the beauty of their hair and giving them that confidence, because hair has a lot to do with confidence, believe it or not. People in here where I show them their hair, what it can do. And I mean, it's mind-blowing for them. Now, is everything in life about hair? No, everything in life is not about hair. But if you have one little thing that you can control and you can make it beautiful and make it flourish, that makes you feel good. That makes you feel real good. So don't take that away from people. All right? And so basically, that's what I want to share with you all. Just want to give you a recap. I just want to thank you all for listening to me today and welcome me back into your lives. If you are subscribed to me already, thank you. If you don't mind, please click the bell above so you won't miss any of my videos, because you guys, I'm gonna be on it. I'm gonna do this thing every week, so I'm on it now. So click the bell so you don't miss any notifications. If you are not subscribed, I would greatly appreciate it if you did subscribe. It doesn't cost anything financially, maybe just a little bit of your time, but I promise I would try to make it worth your time. So I would greatly appreciate it if you would subscribe, or at least think about it. Come visit me every now and then. Something, please. Thank you. And the link to the virtual salon would be at the bottom. Thank you again. I appreciate you, and God bless you all. And I think this is a wonderful platform, YouTube, and I'm just so happy to be back. Thank you. Bye.